They are the ultimate survivors, the ultimate warriors. Beyond fear, beyond cruelty, they fight for honor, to survive, to preserve their culture and way of life. But above all, they fight to make their dream a reality. At first glance, the Mandalorians of Star Wars and the Fremen of Dune appear as distinct as the universes they inhabit. The Mandalorians are the famed mercenaries of a faraway galaxy, while the Fremen are the desert-dwelling freedom fighters of Dune. Yet a deeper exploration reveals striking parallels in their stories, cultures, and evolution. The Mandalorians entered popular culture as enigmatic antagonists, with Boba Fett's debut in The Empire Strikes Back. Clad in his iconic armor, Fett epitomized the ruthless, mysterious warrior, capturing the imagination of audiences. Initially, these warriors were seen through a lens of villainy and intrigue, their lore largely unexplored. However, the Mandalorians underwent a narrative redemption. Through expanded universe stories and the acclaimed TV series The Mandalorian, their culture was richly developed. They emerged as a people with a deep sense of honor, family, and resilience. Conversely, Frank Herbert introduced the Fremen of Dune as noble freedom fighters, battling against the oppression of Dune's harsh environment and its colonial overlords. They were the underdogs, their struggle for freedom mirroring classic heroic tales. Their initial portrayal was almost romantic, as they rallied behind Paul Atreides, a prophesied savior. However, as the Dune saga progressed, the Fremen's narrative took a darker, more complex turn. Their once clear moral compass became ambiguous, and their role in the universe expanded into morally gray areas, reflecting the often unintended consequences of revolution. Let's see what the official sources tell us about the history of Mandalore.
Who are the Mandalorians? Let's take a look at the scarred world and its inhabitants. Mandalore is an outer rim planet that has been entirely ravaged by continuous war. Its society is divided into houses and clans, which frequently battled each other for power over the centuries. Its warmongering people also took the fight outside the confines of Mandalore. Its fearsome fighters were even unafraid to take the Jedi head-on in ancient conflicts. Centuries of battle changed the planet's surface into a barren landscape. By the time of the Clone Wars, the endless deserts are dotted with domed cities with most of its populace living peacefully inside. Mandalore's armored warriors were exiled to the moon of Concordia, presumed to have died out as the years passed.
What about the origins of the Fremen? Originally Zen Sunni wanderers, their journey to Dune was marked by centuries of persecution and hardship. Comparing the histories of these people, we see several similarities. They left their homeworld, they were persecuted and endured hardships, yet they adapted and developed a unique warrior culture. Both the Fremen and Mandalorians are known for their martial prowess and warrior societies. Both adapted to harsh environments, shaping their survival skills. Both developed strict codes governing their societies. Both cultures have histories of resisting external control and fighting for their independence. Both cultures resisted central control and lived in clans before being united by a charismatic leader. Importantly, both share the same yearning to reconquer their world and build a free society. What if these remarkable people existed in the same galaxy? What if they met and joined forces? I can easily imagine the Mandalorians in the Dune universe. Some of them could be mercenaries, hiring their services to the noble houses. Others would unite to reconquer their home planet. The story of their struggle could make an exciting adventure. How do you think these cultures would interact? I think they would develop a deep respect for one another. Imagine a Mandalorian mysteriously transported to the Dune universe. Recognizing his potential, Baron Harkonnen enlists him to capture an elusive Fremen leader, How would this story unfold? Using his advanced scanners and tracking skills, the Mandalorian locates the hideout of his target. However, the vigilant Fremen spots the bounty hunter, and that's where the confrontation ignites. At first glance, it might appear that the Fremen has little chance against the heavily armed Mandalorian. Made from Beskar, a nearly indestructible metal, the Mandalorian armor integrates a formidable array of weapons and gadgets, including rocket and missile launchers, a flamethrower, and a grappling line launcher. Additionally, the Mandalorian's jetpack grants him exceptional mobility. But one should never underestimate a Fremen. Masters of stealth, they skillfully use the sands to set up ambushes. Their capability to move unseen and unheard across the desert terrain positions them to launch surprise attacks. The Fremen warrior's primary weapon, a knife made from a sandworm's tooth, is deadly in close combat. If the Fremen can exploit any vulnerabilities in the Mandalorian's armor, the consequences could be fatal. Furthermore, the Fremen's proficiency in setting traps with poison projectiles adds to their arsenal, and the use of spice endows them with enhanced endurance and reflexes. Moreover, Fremen warriors rarely operate in isolation. It's likely that members of his tribe are concealed nearby, preparing an ambush. After an intense and harrowing fight, and despite his impressive skills and equipment, the Mandalorian might find himself overwhelmed and incapacitated. However, the Fremen, struck by the off-worlder's bravery, might choose to spare his life. This act of mercy could mark the beginning of an unexpected and profound friendship. Imagine the Mandalorians and the Fremen fighting the Sardaukar side by side. That would be an incredible spectacle. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel for more captivating journeys into the universe of science fiction.